Alright, I got some new clothes, some new weapons, and oh my god, you guys won't believe this. Look, I managed to use the fusion device I found to make this assault carbine explosive. Look, isn't that awesome? And then also, there was this weird crystal I found, and I managed to fuse it with the sniper rifle to make it this sort of slag-like substance. It's really cool.
Come fly with me.
Let's go head east. Alright, we can explore the southern Mojave while we head to Vegas. Fucking red scorpions. Okay. We can explore the southern Mojave on our way to Vegas. And we can check a few things on our list. Yeah, I'm gonna go on this road, although I might venture further south.
Next time we stop, I should organize our medical supplies.
So blue without you. Thought I loved.
You know, Willow, you could give Niner some singing lessons. Oh, look, an explosives crate. Might come in handy. Oh, fuck. Legion and a bunch of Night Stalkers? Oh, fuck. Careful. I saved you.
Just what we need.
I saved these snake puppies? They seem to be leaving me alone. They're not as scary as the Legion, so they're fine in my book. Oh, there's a cave here. Maybe the Legion set up inside? This is a nice looking cave. I like the fungus. Oh, little baby!
I had the worst night's sleep last night. When we camped out, some prick comes along,
look
shakes
at the
me,
cute
wakes me
little
up.
babies.
Starts ranting on about bottle caps.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry though, I took care of it. Shut him in his stupid face.
Oh no, the
Roland
big
Roland.
one is aggressive. Well, hopefully the others will be okay. Yeah? Alright. Oh shit. This Merc was really kitted out. Got a lot of stuff. Born to be awkward. What's this drivel? Sorry for killing your mom, guys, but I'm not gonna kill any more of you. I'm just gonna leave, okay? Okay. I gotta be careful when I go into caves, though. I mean, I didn't like killing the doggy, but she was aggressive, so I better try to stay out of their homes. But you just never know what you might find in them, and if I know there's something in there, then I have to go in. Oh, shit. More scorpions.
Big mistake, friend.
Ooh, careful.
Take some ammo. Take this.
Oh, thanks.
Oh no, not again.
Oh my god. That was fucking epic. Did you see that?
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. Here are our top stories. Prim formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
One public appeasement oration. Complete. Howdy, citizens. How about a yeehaw for law and order in the fine town of Error? Token not found.
Also, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault.
Did you hear that? They
For
heard
you
what
now,
I
it's about a
did.
guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name...
Did you hear that? That was Prim Slim. And it seems like Easy Pete told people about what I did for Good Springs. He's definitely the old man with a lot of dynamite. Welcome to Nevada. Yeah, let's get out of Nipton and never come back here again.
Okay, 6, halfway there. We're gonna get through this canyon, then get back on the road heading north. Eyes peeled.
Yeah, be on your guard, I guess. Oh, there's a little bit of radiation. Be careful. Some people up ahead? Oh, shit. It's an ambush. Oh, shit. Careful. They've got explosives.
That's enough excitement for one day.
Howdy.
Good job.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Oh, shit. Careful. There's explosives. Miss one.
Gotta be real quiet like.
Ooh, okay. Yep, got him. That slag does good work.
This water tastes green.
Have I told you about the time that... Wait.
Be careful, Willow. Keep an ear out. Let's see what's up on this hill. Huh. Looks like an abandoned building. Anyone here? Holy shit. Looks like no one's here now, but someone might have been. Oh, a smoke trail. Let's go see where it's coming from. Shit. Looks like Legion. We better take care of this. Whew, that slag is nice. They shouldn't be this far west, but I guess that's how they took Nipton. Come on.
All limbs are in place. Good.
I swear, Sam, if Jackie is holding out on us, I'll cut her. The other day, I found her dragging a footlocker out of the room in Zaps with all the busted up signs. I didn't see her leave with it, so it's still somewhere in the building. If I found out she ran across some more Ultrajet and isn't sharing, it's gonna get ugly. Phil.
Oh, Ultrajet. I remember that stuff.
You're not here to try and steal my secrets, are you? It's not easy trying to make Ultrajet, you know.
Must have become really popular in the last few years. I guess the Legion must have pilfered these off some other folks. Some type of safe house? Shit. Thank goodness I brought a Legion disguise. Better put it on. Okay, this should work. These profligates are with me.
Away.
Away. There are some attackers outside, but I took care of them. With my, slaves. Hello?
What do you want?
Why are you here? I thought you were back at camp.
I'm here to keep everything in order. As a friend of the Legion, I can offer you some supplies while you're here.
Right. Are you always here?
No, there are other places that require my attention.
So, can I get some supplies then?
I have some goods collected during my travels. You may take something if you wish.
I'll take some cat-eye.
Take it.
Thank you.
True to Kaisar.
They seem to think I'm some
True to
ally.
Kaisar.
Hi. Who are you?
Awe.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Achilles of Atlanta. Who are you?
I think I'm just someone caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just doing what I can to survive.
We're all doing what we can to survive. But I know modesty when I see it.
Maybe if we get to know each other, you could come with me, I guess?
Alright, but if anyone asks why I'm associated with a profligate, we will just kill him.
What? How'd you see through my disguise?
Awe,
Can I ask you something?
what can I tell you?
Is there any particular reason I found you standing in the corner by yourself?
I don't like it downstairs.
What's wrong with downstairs? I figured you'd be down there training or something.
It's my dog, Gabriel. Anthony's got him locked in a cage downstairs. I can't stand seeing him locked away like that, waiting to be killed.
Why is he locked up?
I used to keep him at the fort, and Anthony would take care of him whenever I had to leave. Then he started mutating. I'm not sure what caused it. Hell, it could be anything out here. What I do know is that when Gabriel began growing those horns, everyone got worried he was going feral. They wanted him away from Kaisar as quickly as possible, so Anthony brought him here and locked him up. They say the plan is to keep an eye on him. But I think they're waiting for a chance to kill him. I'm afraid they'll feed him to the behemoth whether or not he shows signs of ferity.
Oh, so that's why you're out in the middle of nowhere and are happy to leave the first chance you get. Legion took your dog. Well, what can we do to get him out of there?
Well, I can't do much. Anthony knows I want the key to Gabriel's cage, so I can't exactly go sneaking around the fort trying to get it from him. If I actually tried to steal the key to Gabriel's cage, the Praetorians might view the action as insurrection and a threat to Kaisar. I'd either get nailed to a cross, or I'd have to lay the entire fucking fort to waste. But if you were able to get close to Antony and steal the key from him, we could get Gabriel out and no one would suspect foul play.
Alright, sounds like a plan. I'll steal the key from Antony and we'll get your dog back.
If you're telling the truth, I'll be forever grateful.
Yeah, you are Legion, but maybe with this you can leave the Legion for good. And I'll use the same policy I used for Ex-Enclave. If you leave these fascist groups behind, we can talk about forgiveness. How can you bring yourself to serve in the Legion?
What do you mean?
Doesn't it bother you that the Legion is a group of slavers?
Of course it bothers me, but it's a necessary evil.
That's insane. No evil is necessary. Slavers should be ashamed of themselves.
I know it's not ideal, but at least the Legion is up front with their practices. We're not like the NCR, where the slaves are deceptively called sharecroppers, or even citizens.
That's true, but those sharecroppers and citizens are treated a lot better than the Legion slaves. Does it ever bother you that Kaiser's opinion of women subjects them to second-class citizens?
Not really. Gender roles are a natural part of human interaction and community. Men and women are different psychologically and physiologically. In a time of war, it is most helpful to have all people under the Legion flag serving in the way they will be most efficient and productive. When the Legion has successfully conquered the barbarians and restored some kind of order to the wasteland, then we can debate egalitarianism.
I think Kieva would have a word with that. Apparently Kaiser's free to make exceptions to the supposed law of nature. And if exceptions exist, then I guess it's not really a law, is it? And maybe it's just some backwards nonsense that you guys use to justify your superiority. This reminds me of that guy I saved from the Searchers. Fucker's completely fine with hateful ideologies until it comes to bite them in the ass. The Legion is viciously cruel and heartless in their dealings with profligates.
You're saying the Legion shouldn't use fear as a weapon?
I'm saying the Legion's moral code is a sham of condescension and inconsistency.
Those are big words. I tell you what, the next time you stand before Caesar, you can tell him how he can better civilize the unruly wastes.
Fuck you, I will! With a bullet between his eyes. What do you think about the Legion's choice of weapons? I thought they just used spears and machetes.
A common misconception of the Legion is that Caesar's admiration of the Romans subjects us to obsolete methods of warfare. To the contrary, the Romans both innovated and utilized the most advanced warfare technology of their time. The Legion's best way of emulating the Roman Empire is to equip ourselves with the finest armaments available. Any of the great Roman emperors would chastise an army that paid homage to past greatness to the detriment of future victories.
You can say that, and I have seen Legion using guns, but you guys clearly have a preference towards melee combat. And that might work when you're going against tribes, but I can see why you're having a hard time with the NCR. Wait a sec, how do you know about the Romans anyway? Legionnaires believe Kaiser gets his ideas directly from Mars, right?
That's not true for all of us. Caesar maintains a close inner circle of historians and advisors. I am now his advisor of counter-NCR sniper tactics.
Or at least you were until you got stationed out here. Doesn't your explanation of Legion weapons violate Kaiser's rejection of modern technologies?
It would be a hypocritical rejection of humanity's pride if Caesar simultaneously fell victim to it through a refusal to accept the realities of war. So again, you seem misinformed. Caesar is surely skeptical of a slave army's ability to handle advanced war tech with responsibility. But that doesn't mean he's going to throw spears at the NCR the next time he attacks the dam.
Again, your framing is completely wrong. I'm sure Kaiser will up the used tech in the next battle. But that's not because he wants to, it's because he has to or he loses. What are you going to do if I attack the NCR?
Oh, those degenerates. The problem with the NCR is the way they flaunt their values of democracy and dedication to the rule of law. But these values require a basic level of human goodness to work. I don't know if that existed before the war, but it's sure not in the wasteland. The only way to survive in this world is to act in your own self-interest. If you don't, you're going to get exploited and probably killed. The reality is that democracy dropped the bombs, and if the NCR rebuilds the world on democratic values, there will just be another war. Now, I'm not oblivious like some of the other Legionnaires. I know the NCR isn't full of bad people, but it's not full of good people either. And if the NCR is allowed to take power, they will build the foundation of the new world with the blueprint for its own destruction. The bottom line is that if you choose to attack the NCR, I'll kill them all with you.
See, the issue is it wasn't democracy that dropped the bombs. It was the lack of actual democracy. It was authoritarianism, like what you're doing. And if you really think every man should go their own way, why would you join a collectivist society like a union of 86 tribes under one dictator? That doesn't even accomplish what you say it does. What are you going to do if I attack the Legion?
To attack the Legion in this part of the Mojave by yourself means you've got a goddamn death wish. But these days, my loyalties to the Legion aren't the strongest they've ever been.
Oh, really? There's got to be a reason why. What's your deal with the Legion then? Besides your dog, I guess.
Maybe some other time.
Well, you know as well as I do there might not be another time.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I can live with what I've done, but sharing the story with you, it might bring catharsis.
Good. I'm all ears. Let's hear it.
After the Legion lost the battle at Hoover Dam, we had to pull back to the east side of the Colorado. As we refocused our efforts and retrained our armies, we began looking for alternate portals of entry into the west side of the river. Our main goal was to find a way to surround the NCR the next time we attacked the dam and hit them from behind, make them fight from both sides. It seemed the NCR had anticipated such a move and had fortified positions all along the west shore of the river. But when we discovered Cottonwood Cove, we thought we were lucky and had found a place the NCR had overlooked. It was tucked away in the low elevation of the valley, and it even had docks to ease our entry, so we moved in. We soon discovered that there was an NCR sniper dug in deep in the mountains above. He started picking us off one by one. If we had remained there, he would have decimated our numbers. Since we couldn't scale the cliffs or safely push forward, we had to pull back. When word got to Caesar that we had retreated from Cottonwood Cove due to a single NCR sniper, he was furious. He told our commanding centurion, Aurelius, that if we did not move back in and secure the area, his final home would be on a Legion cross. So, Aurelius gathered some of the veteran Legionnaires and I to discuss a means by which we might be able to remove the sniper. I volunteered to walk up to the sniper alone and unarmed. I suggested we offer him sanction in the Legion and a place in our ranks. He could have trained our snipers and taught all Legionnaires how to deal with NCR sharpshooters. But Aurelius accused me of blasphemy for suggesting such an allegiance with a member of the enemy. As punishment, he commanded me to lead the Legion move into Cottonwood Cove. He had devised a sinister plan of attack. The plan involved 2 slaves. We would dress the first slave as a settler, tell him he was being freed, and send him on his way up the beach. The second slave would be dressed as a legionnaire. We would tell him that if he caught and killed the first slave, he would be freed instead. We then released the slaves from across the river and prepared ourselves to attack. The first slave hadn't gotten far up the beach before the second slave caught up to him. The second slave took 2 swings with the machete we had given him, both of which were blocked by the first slave's arms, nearly severing them both. Before he could take a third swing, the sniper hit him with a clean headshot and he dropped dead. The first slave then looked at his arms, saw them dangling there just below his elbows, and began to scream. It wasn't long before he went into shock and passed out, probably due to blood loss. This is where I thought the plan of Aurelius would fail. I believed the sniper would mercy kill the first slave, rather than compromise his position in the mountains, but I was wrong. About 10 minutes later, the sniper appeared on the beach with first aid supplies in hand, and without his rifle. We were waiting for him under the water. 6 of us emerged to the surface with throwing spears in hand. The sniper pulled his sidearm and dropped 2 of us before our spears were in the air. Of the 4 spears that were thrown, only 2 hit him. 1 hit his left thigh, mine hit his right shoulder, causing him to drop his weapon. As we pulled our blades and charged up the beach, he pulled the spears out of his body to fight us back. The spear that was in his shoulder, he threw through the throat of the legionnaire to my right. With the spear that had been in his thigh, he deflected the incoming attacks of the other 2 legionnaires. I then realized I was no longer charging at the sniper, and my blade was at my side. I was just watching the scene unfold. I watched for what felt like an hour, though it couldn't have been more than 2 minutes. The sniper wasn't skilled in melee combat, but what he lacked in skill, he made up for in resilience. Plus he had the reach advantage of the spear. He sustained several laceration wounds from the circling legionnaires before he lodged his spear in one of their chests, but this left him unarmed. At that point, I called for them to stop. They did, though they were breathing heavily and neither seemed willing to let his guard down. So I walked up to them, the wounded, unarmed sniper that had given us so much trouble, and my fellow legionnaire. I then did what I had to do. I killed one of them.
What? That's not the end of the story? Aren't you going to tell me who you killed?
No, I'll never tell that to anyone.
Oh, what? Come on, going back to your story about Cottonwood Cove?
Yes. What about it?
I think you killed the Legionnaire.
You think I'd betray the Legion? Do I look like a traitor to you?
Didn't you tell me you're questioning your loyalty to the Legion?
I might have said that.
Maybe your experience taught you that being a traitor to the Legion is liberation.
That's one way of looking at things. Think what you will.
Okay, can I ask you something else? What are your feelings on the Brotherhood of Steel?
That's one group I absolutely do not understand. They've got the best weapons and best armor in the entire Mojave. I've seen a gauze rifle rip the face off a Deathclaw. Yet they let the NCR embarrass them in Helios 1 and send them into hiding somewhere with their tails tucked between their legs. If the Legion had the gear the Brotherhood has, we would have taken the dam easily already.
If the Brotherhood Stack didn't save them, then why would you think it'd save the Legion? It's more complicated than that. But overall, though I think you have some really bad ideas, I think you're willing to grow, and the Legion might be able to be our mutual enemy.
Valet.
I'll see what I can do. Let's go. So this is the downstairs area, and we need the key for... Alright, let's get out of here for now.